This world has no natives, which means it belongs to everyone.
She's some sort of bounty.
She's my daughter. We're just two people passing through.
What's coming up in Defiance Season 2?
Overall, a darker season, a season in which the characters are stripped from their moorings and have to fend for themselves in ways they never dreamed and form alliances they never hoped they would have to.
At the beginning of Season 2, all the characters have kind of been blown open and we get to see their guts.
A lot of guts. A lot of guts. My bloke's he's gotten a little dark and a little straightforward. Let's just say straightforward.
Season 1 was introducing everyone and kind of getting Defiance off the ground. Now it's like we've just completely flipped the chessboard and it almost feels like a different show, and I'm really enjoying doing it. I think it's definitely been a good thing for the show.
It's very personal. Everything now in the show is extremely personal. It's not what's good for the town anymore. It's everybody for themselves.
At the end of last season, Defiance fell to an occupying force. How is life different this season?
Much the way that life changed for France after the Nazis came in.
It's not the town that it was, and it makes life harder. I mean, everybody has lost their jobs. Everyone's role has changed within the town, and all the characters are struggling with how do they fit in this weird occupation that's occurred.
Where does Stama find herself in all of this?
Stama is a bit like a cat, really. She always lands on her feet, and things are very different for her. But as one would expect, Stama is making it work to her favor.
What can you tell us about Irisa's state of mind going into Season 2?
She basically gave up her life to save her father. So, she's been on a big journey. I don't think you can come through something like that quite the same person. She's had to do a lot of growing, and there's a huge journey of discovery along the way.
Amanda is, she lost her job at the end of Season 1, and her sister has gone missing, and that was her primary relationship. So she starts Season 2 in a very, very dark place, trying to redefine herself in the town and really searching for Kenya.
I think she's kind of quite in awe of Amanda, and maybe she rather regrets killing her sister.
Did you really love Amanda's sister?
Maybe she loves in a different way. I think that she did have true feelings for Kenya. I really try, but in playing Stama, to remember that she is an alien, and it's a little bit like, you don't judge a scorpion for being a scorpion. You don't think, oh, what a bad scorpion. I don't think she's a psychopath. I think that she just wants what she wants, and sometimes, the goalposts change. It's not necessarily one thing. It's just surviving, staying on top, looking after her family.
We're told that Grant is out of Defiance, at least for the early part of the season. Where is he going?
First, I think in the former Chicago, and then he heads west.
He's been scouring the country, the Badlands, the destroyed cities of America, looking for Irisa.
Kicking in doors and busting heads.
So you'll start seeing other cities like LA and how that's looking after everything.
Does he understand what was happening, or is, what happens with her resurrection kind of over everybody's head?
He has an idea, but he has no concept whether that idea meets reality or not. It's all very vague for him still. He doesn't have a lot of context on what went down.
Your character's kind of become the action icon of the series. You get all of the big...
Yeah. She loves to play with knives, as do I. But she loves to play with them. Yeah, no. Irisa gets a bit more badass.
Now, Stama going to have more conflict with her husband this season?
Daytak has been a force of power and in many ways oppression towards Stama, and I think that she's now in this new world and seeing how other women live in the world, and maybe beginning to ask questions and challenge the authority that's kind of kept her repressed.
If you were to choose your own story, where would you take Irisa?
I think she needs to grow up, and she's becoming a woman, and but she carries her knives. Her knives get sharper Season 2, and that's what I like. That's where I take her.
In Season 1, she was kind of like the heart of Defiance and the voice of the town and a little bit of a Pollyanna. And in Season 2 now, it's just like everything's been ripped away, and she is just suffering and struggling, and I love that right now. I love playing damaged women.
I'd love to do a webisode and throw everybody out in the Badlands for a little while.
That'd be fun.
I would have liked to have worked with Julie more, and I do have more scenes with Julie this year, so that's great.
I would hope so, because it looks like your characters are on a collision course.
Well, I'm not going to give away. I mean, stop trying to bait me. I'm not a bear.
This town is worth fighting for.
A man protects his home and his family.
I do these things so our son never has to.
You all know what to do. Fire!